In a world filled with empty promises and fleeting relationships, how can you tell if she truly loves you? It's not about what she says, it's about what she does. Real love is rare, but once you understand it, you'll never settle for less again. Today, I'm going to reveal the truth behind what genuine love really looks like. Stay with me, as what you learn could change everything you thought you knew about relationships. Most men have been fed lies about what love is supposed to look like. We've been told to chase, to impress, and to prove ourselves repeatedly. But here's the truth. Real love doesn't need to be chased. It flows naturally when it's genuine. If you're tired of playing games and done with relationships that leave you feeling confused and drained, then this message is for you. We're about to break down the powerful psychology behind real love and how a woman who truly values you will act. Comment, "I refuse to settle," if you're ready to finally understand what a real lasting connection looks like. Buckle up. This is going to change the way you see relationships forever. Now let's get started. Number 1, she gives you unconditional respect. Respect is the foundation of any successful relationship. In today's world, respect is often confused with admiration or flattery. A woman might admire you for your job, looks, or social status, but that's not respect. Real respect runs deeper. It's not about what you have or what you can offer, but about who you are. A woman who respects you will value your opinions, beliefs, and boundaries. She won't try to control or manipulate you into being someone you're not. Here's a cold, hard truth. If she's constantly belittling your choices, questioning your decisions, or making you feel inadequate, that's not respect. That's control. Many guys mistakenly equate control with love. They think that because she's always around, criticizing or suggesting better decisions, she cares. But real love doesn't need to control. When a woman respects you, she'll let you lead without undermining you. She understands that you are the captain of your own ship and trusts you to steer it. Even if she disagrees with you, she won't undermine you in front of others. She'll express her opinions privately, like a true partner, because she knows respect is the glue that holds everything together. Respect isn't just about how she treats you. It's also about how she talks about you when you're not there. Pay attention to how she speaks about you to her friends, family, and colleagues. Is she praising you or putting you down? Does she build you up or tear you down when you're out of earshot? If she's not speaking about you with respect when you're not around, that's a massive red flag. If she can't respect you in the little things, like your opinions, hobbies, or boundaries, what makes you think she'll respect you in the big things? Once respect is gone, love isn't far behind. Respect is non-negotiable, and any man who settles for less is playing with fire. Number 2, she encourages your growth. Here's a question for you. Is she cheering for your success or holding you back? A woman who truly loves you will want to see you win in every area of your life. She's not threatened by your ambition. In fact, she's your biggest cheerleader. She pushes you to pursue your goals and encourages you to keep going when things get tough. However, we live in a world where some women will only stick around if you're already at the finish line, wanting a man who's already made it with a house, car, and 6-figure income. But that's not love. That's opportunism. A woman who truly loves you will be there during the grind. She'll support you when you're at rock bottom because she believes in your potential. She's not in love with your current circumstances, she's in love with your vision. She sees your potential even when you can't, and when you stumble, she doesn't pack her bags and leave, she stays. Think about this. Have you ever dated someone who seemed supportive at first, but the moment you hit a rough patch, they were out the door? That's because they were never in it for the long haul. Real love means standing by someone, even when the road gets rocky. While it's amazing to have a woman who supports your dreams, you need to be careful. Some women will pretend to support you, but what they really want is to control your ambitions. They'll push you towards certain goals, not because they believe in you, but because it benefits them. True support is about helping you grow into the best version of yourself, not the version that's most convenient for her. Number 3, she listens to you intently. In today's hyper-distracted world, finding someone who truly listens is like finding a needle in a haystack. We've all been in conversations where the other person is just waiting for their turn to talk. You're pouring your heart out, but you can see them scrolling on their phone, zoning out, or mentally rehearsing what they're going to say next. That's not love. A woman who loves you will listen intently, giving you her full attention. She won't just hear the words coming out of your mouth. She'll tune in to what's really going on beneath the surface. When you talk about your day, dreams, or struggles, she won't brush it off or dismiss your feelings. She'll engage with you, ask questions, and show empathy. In a world where everyone's obsessed with themselves, finding someone who genuinely cares about what you have to say is priceless. If she's constantly distracted or not paying attention, that's a sign her heart isn't in it. Listening is an act of love. It shows that she values your thoughts and feelings. If she's really in love with you, she'll make you feel heard and understood. Number 4, she trusts you with vulnerability. This is where many men get it wrong. You might think that just because she's always smiling and putting on a brave face, she has everything under control. But if she's never vulnerable with you, she doesn't truly love you. Real love isn't about perfection. It's about showing your flaws, fears, and insecurities without worrying about being judged. Think about the last time you saw her break down her walls. Has she ever cried in front of you, or shared something deeply personal that she hides from the rest of the world? If the answer is no, then you're only seeing the surface of who she is. In today's social media culture, everyone puts up a front, showing off their best lives while hiding the mess behind closed doors. But real love is raw. It's about trusting someone with your deepest truths. If she can't do that with you, it's because she doesn't fully trust you. Vulnerability isn't just about emotions, it's about being open to hurt. When a woman loves you, she's willing to risk getting hurt because she believes in the relationship. She'll show you her flaws because she knows you'll still love her regardless. If she's always guarded or hiding behind a mask of perfection, she's not fully in it. Does she share her problems with you, or does she take them elsewhere? If she shares her fears and anxieties with others, you need to reconsider your place in her life. Vulnerability is key to intimacy. Without it, you're just two people coexisting, not really connecting. Number 5, she prioritizes your well-being. In today's society, where everyone is focused on themselves, finding a woman who genuinely prioritizes your well-being is rare. Most people are too self-absorbed to care about others' problems, but a woman who truly loves you will ensure you're taken care of, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. This goes beyond asking, "How was your day?" and zoning out while you answer. A woman who loves you will notice when something's off. She'll pick up on your energy and know when you're stressed, tired, or overwhelmed. Even if you don't say it outright, she'll do something about it. Maybe cook you a meal when she sees you're too tired, encourage you to take a day off when you've been working non-stop, or just sit with you in silence, knowing that sometimes words aren't necessary. These small acts of care show that your well-being matters to her. In a world where everyone is obsessed with their own comfort, a woman who goes out of her way to ensure you're okay is a rare find. She's not doing it because she has to. She does it because she cares. But don't confuse this with someone who's overly controlling or mothering. It's about her showing genuine concern for your health and happiness. If she's constantly looking after her own needs but never checking in on yours, it's time to ask yourself whether she truly cares about you or just uses you to get what she wants. Number 6. She defends you in your absence. This is where things get serious. We live in a world where gossip runs rampant, and people are quick to tear others down just for drama. If she doesn't defend you when you're not around, she doesn't really respect you. When you love someone, their reputation becomes your reputation. A woman who truly loves you will never let anyone badmouth you when you're not there to defend yourself. She'll actively shut it down. Have you ever been in a situation where someone was bad-mouthing their partner? That's a massive red flag. A woman who does that isn't loyal to you. She's loyal to her own ego. But a woman who loves you will stand up for you when you're not around. She'll tell her friends, "That's my man and I won't tolerate this." That's real love, and it's rare these days. If she lets people talk down about you or stays silent when someone disrespects you, it's time to rethink your relationship. Loyalty isn't just about being faithful. It's about protecting your name when you're not there to do it yourself. Number 7. She takes a genuine interest in your passions. If she truly loves you, she'll be interested in what you care about. This doesn't mean she'll suddenly love football, video games, or your passion for collecting rare items. It means she'll show real interest in your passions because she knows they matter to you. In a time when relationships are often transactional, a woman who's truly invested in you will want to understand the things that excite you, even if they're not her cup of tea. We all know women who could care less about their partner's interests. They just don't show up to support his hobbies. That's not love. That's indifference. A woman who's invested in your happiness will ask questions about your passions and show up at your events, finding ways to participate, even if she's not deeply into it herself. This is more than just being polite. It's a sign of emotional investment. It shows she's willing to step into your world and share your joy, even if it's not something she would naturally gravitate towards. So, ask yourself, does she encourage you to pursue your passions, or is she indifferent? Does she actively engage in conversations about your interests, or is it all about her? If it's the latter, you might need to reconsider whether she's in it for the long haul. Number 8. She shows emotional consistency. This is huge. In today's world, everyone plays emotional games. One minute they're hot, the next they're cold. This roller coaster behavior has become the norm in modern relationships, and it's exhausting. A woman who truly loves you will be emotionally consistent. She won't flip-flop between affection and distance. She'll provide you with a steady, reliable emotional experience day in and day out. You'll know where you stand with her because she won't keep you guessing. She won't use her emotions as a weapon to manipulate you or punish you with the silent treatment. Emotional consistency is a hallmark of real love because it shows maturity and security. A woman who is emotionally consistent gives you the space to relax and trust in the relationship. Think about it. How many men today are constantly walking on eggshells, unsure of how their partner will react? One wrong word, and suddenly the whole relationship feels like it's on the brink of collapse. That's not love, that's emotional manipulation. If she's constantly making you second-guess her feelings or your place in her life, it's time to evaluate whether this is a healthy situation for you. Number 9. She invests in the relationship. Here's another reality check. Relationships require effort. Too many men think that once they're in a relationship, the hard part is over. That's when the real work begins. A woman who truly loves you won't expect the relationship to maintain itself. She'll actively invest in it emotionally, mentally, and physically. This doesn't mean she's doing all the work, but it does mean she's taking responsibility for her part in the relationship. She plans dates, checks in with you emotionally, and ensures that your relationship doesn't stagnate but continues to grow. You can feel the difference when someone is actively investing in the relationship versus just coasting. And here's the kicker: it's not about grand gestures. While big romantic acts are nice, what really matters is the day-to-day effort. Does she keep the lines of communication open? Does she work to resolve conflicts rather than let them fester? Does she show up when it matters, not just when it's convenient? A woman who is committed to you won't take the relationship for granted. She knows that love requires work and is willing to put in that effort because she values what you have together. If she's not investing in the relationship, ask yourself why. Love that's one-sided will eventually crumble. Number 10. She forgives your flaws and mistakes. No man is perfect. You're going to mess up, say things you don't mean, or make decisions that in hindsight weren't the best. But a woman who truly loves you will forgive your flaws and mistakes. This doesn't mean she'll accept bad behavior or let you walk all over her. It means she understands you're human and is willing to move past the bumps in the road because she's committed to the relationship. In today's world, people are quick to write others off. One mistake and they're out. But real love is about understanding, compassion, and forgiveness. She won't hold your mistakes over your head or bring up past grievances just to win an argument. Instead, she'll talk things through, forgive, and move forward. It's easy to love someone when everything is going smoothly, but the true test of love is how someone reacts when things go wrong. Does she hold a grudge and punish you for every misstep? Or does she recognize that everyone makes mistakes and choose to move forward with you stronger than before? If you found a woman who forgives, doesn't keep score, and lets go of the small stuff to focus on the bigger picture, you've found something truly rare in today's world. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You're ahead of 99% of people out there, and you've proven to be someone who seeks depth in wisdom and understanding. For listening this far, here's a bonus just for you. Bonus: she supports your vision for the future. A woman who truly loves you will support your vision for the future. This means she's on board with your long-term goals, ambitions, and dreams. She doesn't just see you as you are now. She sees the man you want to become and wants to be by your side on that journey. In today's relationships, it's common for people to get caught up in the present, focusing on what feels good now. But a woman who loves you isn't just thinking about today. She's invested in your future. She'll help you achieve your goals, whether that's building a business, starting a family, or living a life of adventure. She won't stand in your way or try to change your vision to fit her own agenda. Instead, she'll support your path and push you to be the best version of yourself. This is rare. Most women want a man who's already made it. They don't want to struggle alongside you. But if you've found a woman who's willing to build with you and work through tough times because she believes in your vision, then you've found a keeper. So does she see the future the way you do? Is she willing to make sacrifices for the bigger picture? If the answer is yes, then you found something that most men only dream of. There you have it. 10 qualities that prove she's truly in love with you. These aren't just surface-level traits, they define real, lasting love. If you've found a woman with these qualities, congratulations, you're one of the lucky few. But if not, it's time to reevaluate what you're getting out of your relationship. Don't settle for less than you deserve. A strong, supportive relationship is possible, but only if you're willing to demand it. Before you go, drop a comment below and let me know which of these qualities resonated with you the most. If you found value in this, consider hitting the subscribe button or joining the membership. Either action helps us continue creating content that's accessible to as many people as possible. Let's build a community of individuals who refuse to settle for anything less than true love.